Welcome back everyone to Windstop Strategy Part 11. Last time we took over the Sparrow Valley and got access to the runes, but I won't yet do them. Instead, I went ahead and continued with our conquest towards Cranecliff and most importantly took over the Dipper Mine. Now, why is the Dipper Mine important? If you click on Trade, you will see a legendary manual, the Shadowless Sword. Insanely strong. In particular, what makes it really strong is the different passive skills like Hidden Peril. If you cause a crit, there's a chance to pursue the enemy and cast another hidden lethal strike, up to 2 times per turn. Additionally, without a trace, if the attack you do is dodged or parried, you can pursue the enemy and attack with Vanishing Without a Trace, can be triggered up to twice per turn. All in all, it's a lot of pursue and really good. The issue currently is I don't have the money, so I'll need to do so in the next round. So instead I will go boar hunting, something like that. Village Chief, what brings you here? I came to thank Sect Master Yin, and he not only does thank me by giving us wine, but Huan will also be called a young lady or a heroine. Exactly, heroine Huan. Increases hit by 20. Super nice, 3 of them. Besides that, the Hedgehog faction is up again. Yatao, so young girl, or fourth young girl, whatever you want to call her. You're 14 years old today. I have something for you, a sandal hairpin left by your mother. Oh. But we are going down the mountain tomorrow. We need to teach you some manners so people don't laugh at us. Forget the manners this time, let me give you an example. Xia Da fished out a bamboo cricket cage from under the stone table. Inside was curled up a green shimmering insect. Look at this cricket. It chirps merrily at night, but wilts as soon as the day breaks. People should learn from the cricket. Make noise when it's time, and hold back when it's time to hold back. Oh, I get it. The cricket chirps at night and sleeps during the day. So I'll play at night and sleep during the day too. Yep, perfect. That seems good. Girl, I'm teaching you manners, not teaching you to follow a cricket schedule. Some more Chinese. Exactly, what if we get laughed at after going down the mountain? She has been lively and happy since she was little. If she becomes timid and meek just for the sake of those manners, would she still be our fourth sister? Right, whoever dares to laugh will beat them up. Yes, her happiness is what matters most. And we now get the Misty Manor faction. Su Bang Jian. Go fetch the plum tree in the bag and that new Hong wine I buried there 10 years ago. Back when that bastard Yinlei brought men to attack the manor and fought me to a decisive battle in the main hall. I sealed that clay jar with my own hands. Today it can be opened. Manor Lord, the Yin family and we have never had a feud to the death. Last month we even sent someone with Western Region Snow Ginseng, saying he was young and hot-headed back then. Back then when he pressed his 9-ringed broadsword against my neck, forcing me to apologize to that mother and child. Why didn't he remember the no blood feud? This scar has been with me for 10 years. Today it should see blood. Well, last month, Sect Master Yinlei perished at the Tiger Flame and the entire sect was annihilated. Back then, if he hadn't used some kind of divine weapon's power, how could he have beaten me? And he dared to come chasing after me to demand justice for some villagers. Today, the blood debt is finally repaid. How exhilarating. Time to drink to our heart's content. And a new faction, the Misty Manor. So yeah, a lot of new factions are now popping up that we have dealt with the Sparrow Valley. Do I have enough? I do. Shadowless sword. Thank you very much. Oh, would you look at this? We have our typical wild boar hunt and a purple wild boar hunt. Level 8. And what is this? A normal one. I don't think I've seen this. Level 8. What's it? Okay, those are super low level. What the hell? But I can't skip the battle. I don't even get EXP from it. But I get Bristle's Resolve and 2.5k silver. Oh, cool. Plus defense, tenacity, HP, and when below 25% HP I get even more defense. I guess my tank could use something like this. I'm even thinking of dropping him and getting another preemptive strike user in here instead, but that's for the future. She even only has a common black iron plate. Oh my god, I didn't realize this. Let us also ask Zhui'er for guidance. Huh, it's you again, little angel. This young lady is practicing here. Why are you always around? You jest, young lady. Tiger Flame is only so big. Isn't it inevitable we'd run into each other? Huh, I can't, it's been so long, yet you don't seem to have made much progress. Oh, do you know me so well? Could have been you've been observing me all along? Is there something about me that has caught your attention? Who said I was paying attention? Don't flatter yourself. I'm just kindly reminding you. Well, I wouldn't dare think too much then. I wonder if you'd be willing to offer me some guidance. Huh, guidance is a bit much, but I can still point out a few problems. Ask for her guidance on footwork, ask for guidance on archery, or on how to focus completely. I know the footwork one gives you plus 50 dodge, archery most likely 50, well, archery value, which is 5% damage. I think I'd rather use archery. I have the one trait for dodge, so 50. I got scammed. In the sunlight, her serious expression is especially captivating. What are you looking at? It's just some insight, thank you. Enough. If you little angel are willing to listen, then my efforts won't have been in vain. Alright, if you have nothing else to do, I'll continue my training. Well, actually, I saw a really pretty hairpin at the market the day before yesterday. I bought it on a whim. You've worked hard instructing me today, Miss Huan. I feel this hairpin. Suddenly interrupting. I don't want it, you big idiot. Huan suddenly becomes a bit agitated. You plan to take one sleeve or leave the hairpin? Of course, she's a tsundere, you gotta leave it. Since you don't like it, young lady, then forget it. We turn to leave, but can't help but sigh inwardly. Oh dear, I have other matters today. I'll just leave this hairpin here by the door and return it to the shopkeeper when I go out tomorrow. It's so classic, like a novel. It's just... I'm just keeping it for the little angel so it doesn't get lost. Yes, just keeping it for him. She presses the hairpin against her cheek and a smile unconsciously curls up at the corner of her mouth. He's really something. How can he just leave such a precious thing here? And now... You know what? I'll do the ancient rooms. I wanted to do this for a while. I get this random item and some of... Ooh, 5k money. Mad Demon Fist, not that amazing. Lujui, Chu Huanar, Chu. Perfect. That's my squad. Let's go. The sundial. What time of day is it? Noon? We get a buff, the Scorching Sun buff for this, 50 attack, 10 intelligence. There's a room. There's a waiter who can join our team, not too important. To be honest, all we care about is this one fight. That's it. That's all this dungeon has. A fight against a level 25 mechanism beast. Damn. 25 even. Let's go. Let's go. As long as we can get enough weak point value up, it would be insane. If I had picked that other starting trait as well, Flawless, I could have been like so much stronger with my main character. Each hit would have added 15. But yeah, he's down. Forget it. I love Shadowless Sword. Easy enough. Some XP. And we get the Green Jades. I was considering getting one of my characters to high favor as well. Maybe Zhui'er, we can increase it a bit. Yeah, I increased it a bit and now we'll give her the Boundless Strength one. She's currently at 15, I could increase it by another 12. I could get both of them higher up. I don't know if I'm ready for the ultimate trial yet though. A new faction, Aloso. Master, are you grieving over the passing of young Lady Nan? Nangong. What is it? Nangong Tzu. Are you passing over the grieving of Nangong Tzu? Nangong is the family name. Ridiculous. How could I shed even half a tear for this woman who betrayed her family? But the subordinate saw a glimmer of tears at the corner of your eyes, Master, as if your heart held some reluctance. Nonsense, you lowly slave. Dare speak another word and I'll cut out your tongue. Between this mistress and Nangong Tzu, we have long been like strangers. What feelings could there be? But Nangong Tzu is, after all, your own sister, Master. What does blood is thicker than water matter? For the sake of a man, she ended up like this. She brought it upon herself. Bones burnt to 10,000 grains of dust. Soul reduced to a wisp of smoke. This is the result for a betrayer. Then, in Master's eyes, are all men in this world so unreliable? What do you think? Master, your brilliance and martial prowess are unmatched in this world. You need not rely on anyone. For this humble subordinate to be able to serve by your side is the greatest honor of his lifetime. And another faction, Immortal Bamboo. Also down here. Anything else? Hedgehog Cave, yes. Say, in this Shifeng Valley, which young hero is worthy of our fourth sister? Brother, does it have to be a young man? Wouldn't marrying a big man like us be pretty good too? Second brother, have you seen any rough fellow's wife as pretty as our fourth sister? Well, I think the wife of the blacksmith Wang in the town isn't bad. We're getting off track. Today we are discussing our fourth sister's life's major event. Brother, what fun thing are you discussing again? Who are we going to fight next? Fourth sister, we're discussing which fellow could marry into our hedgehog cave and take you as his wife. That's right. We need to find you a good husband. Fourth sister, have you taken a liking to anyone from any family? Last time down the mountain, I saw a bald guy tending the fire. But what does marrying in mean? Does he come live in our cave or do I go live at his house? If he comes to our cave, can I still live in my stone room? Yeah, so much for that. But they are continuously gifting me some silver, 1k silver per turn, so I don't mind it. Old bye, look at this manor. 15 years ago, there wasn't even a decent tree here. The walls are made of blue jade condensed from the tears of mermaids from the southern sea. The eaves are hung with tassels strung from the tears of mermaids from the eastern sea. The windows are carved from Western glass with the scene of 100 birds paying homage to the phoenix. Even the Persian carpets spread on the floor were personally exchanged by me from the Samarkand caravan back then. Is my lord testing my memory of these 15 years? How could the cold plum from the fire region survive in snowy ground? Surely you used Southern-sea warm jade to pave the soil beneath its roots. The lanterns on the corridor burned for so long. How could ordinary oil lamps do that? Surely you used the 10,000-year ice core finished from the frozen sea of the far north as lamp oil. You're clever indeed, but what I've always wanted was never these trivial things. Look at this road. It leads straight from the manor 30 miles outside the mountain. Every 10 miles there's a stone post carved with the words Misty. This pearl ships from the southern sea must cross snowy mountains. Spice caravans from the western regions must avoid wolf packs. Porcelain convoys from the central plains fear avalanches, and silk merchants from Jiangnan, so the south, dread mountain bandits. If they want to pass on this road, they must back Misty Manor to clear the snow bandits and protect the caravans. I took the blows for them, and they gave me 30% of their most valuable goods. With this method, I've long since carved out half the sky beyond Jianghu. So all these 15 years, Sectmaster, while you seem to be admiring snow and plum blossoms on the surface, you were actually weaving a web that spans the world for the Jianghu. Back then you said, the glint of blades and swords is ultimately illusory. I thought you had seen through the vanity of the world, but now I understand. Yes, we do. 9k with silver, just every month. But now it's almost time to deal with Cranecliff. I need 7 attacks. Okay, it's gonna take 3 more rounds. I can attack twice this round, twice next turn, and then 3 times the turn after, provided no one else becomes hostile. Intimate and close with Huan. Hey, Huan. I never thought that blockhead would train so seriously. I'll sneak over and scare him. Like this, and finally the returning spear. Ouch. Ouch. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention just now and accidentally hurt you. Are you alright? It's nothing. It was my fault anyway. Ow, that hurts. Where are you hurt? Let me check for you first, pardon me. Angel reached out to help her, and you see Huan's cheek flush in a crimson color, like the sunset on snow. No need, I can manage on my own. The situation is special, don't be stubborn, young lady. Rest assured, I am a Sectmaster after all, and a gentleman. I won't be presumptuous. Who's worried about that? Oh, fine. It really hurts a lot. But you, little angel, better not touch anything you shouldn't. Her words are strong, but her eyes dart around, avoiding your gaze. Of course. It seems like a muscle or bone might have been strained. Then, is it serious? Looking at your injury, young lady, although there's bruising and discoloration, it hasn't affected the muscles or bones. It just looks frightening, but it's fine. Consider me unlucky. Everything was fine, but ever since I met you, nothing good has happened. That's rather unfair to me. Little angel, aren't you going to lend me help? Are you not going to lend me a hand? Do you find this lady's predicament amusing? Don't worry about it. I'll carry you back. Enough. Yin Angel scooped her up into his arms in a bridal carry. Juana let out a gasp of surprise and instinctively wrapped her arms around his neck. The delicate body in his arms trembled slightly, her breath fragrant like orchids. The warm exhalation brushed past the side of his neck, and Angel felt his heart flutter. Juana buried her head against Angel's chest, muttering quietly, "Idiot, big idiot." But the arm she had wrapped around Angel's neck tightened its grip slightly. You don't think just because you carried me back, I'll thank you. Huan had her back to Angel, but the tips of her ears were burning red. I know the young lady's upset. How about we never mention this incident again? Who said not to mention it? Do you want to pretend nothing happened and shirk all responsibility? I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. She turned around, her eyes flickering with complex emotions. Very well, very well. After all, it was I who accidentally hurt you first. If the young lady wishes to remember it, then remember it. That's more like it. Although I was at fault first, you've more or less gotten your payback. Little angel, hurting me once means you owe me once. You're not allowed to forget. She got a new trait, Intimate Bond. When landing a crit, grants a crit to the protagonist, and I get the same trait. So we are stronger in a team. If she crits, I get a guaranteed crit, and vice versa. Super nice. And I'm currently like trying to expand up here, but it takes some time. And only once we can capture this area can I officially enter the evil path. So yeah, that's my current goal. Zhui'er yearly roasted leaf. Here we are. Left, right, let's wander about the place. What are you thinking about, brother? Miss Stealing, I thought I had always had a question in my heart, and it's about you. About me? Husband, you spent all day thinking about how to revitalize the Tiger Flame sect, and today you finally remember your good old dear. That's really touching. And I just completely ignore her question entirely, redirect the conversation. Is there any special meaning to the Fire God tree leaves? Amazing emoji. This has been passed down in our family for generations, exactly. The leaves of the Fire God tree, along with the trunk itself, absorb the fire energy from heaven and earth. Oh, fire energy. I've heard my father mention that cultivating the storm flame palm requires gathering a large amount of fire energy, but I don't understand the specifics. Well, natural phenomena like wind, thunder, lightning, and the changing of seasons all generate fire energy. The reason the Fire God tree is called a divine tree is precisely because it can absorb these fire energies. I see. Every autumn, when the leaves are at their reddest, it's the moment when fire energy accumulation is at its peaks, or at its peak, and that's the reddest leaf we always pick. Legend has it that if we can collect 300 leaves, it can trigger a mysterious unknown fate. Yes. Although we don't know what kind of encounter it is, this is the long-cherished wish passed down through generations of our family. Then let's go. Brother, what are you doing with the broom? I'll go help you pick 300 leaves right now. No, 1 leaf per year, 1 leaf per year. Exactly. How many have you collected so far? She has reached, to be honest, she has collected 299. And next autumn we will pick another one. We now get the lovebird couple when on the field at the same time as the husband, so, well, me. She takes 10% less damage and has 10% more tenacity. And when I am on the same field as she, I deal 10% more damage and get 10% tenacity. So just a 10% damage buff for us. And to be honest, we can just continue bird song and insect chirps. Brother, how are you feeling? Very good. Full of energy, very spirited. That's more like it. That's how a sect master should be. Huh, Miss Deerling, I've discovered you have a wonderful kind of power. Oh? What is it? Being with you makes one feel refreshed and clear-headed, full of confidence about everything. Huh. Is this husband's sweet talk for today? You're making me blush. Sure is. Indeed. Learn from you. I love how these faces don't align. He's like creeped out a bit and then... I'm speaking from the heart. How's that sweet talk? Fine. You find a basket full from storybooks to tell me every day. I remember them all. Wait, what? birdsong and insect chirps, soft calls and whispers, and what else? My existence, the light of the fire god. Zhui'er playfully feigns anger and punches you. Before we met, those bird songs and insect chirps were like the fire god's soft calls and whispers summoning me to find you, and my longing for you is the fire god's light that sustained me through the years. You gently take her other hand as well. Coming to your side, I am like the fire god tree bathed in sunlight, its branches and leaves wanting to dance full of vitality. We can now pick a different nickname for her. We call her Deerling now. And we get a new armor. When taking damage, grants a shield to surrounding allies equal to 15% of max HP. Cool. Cool. I guess. Who could I give that? Surrounding allies. So I'm just guessing adjacent in the cardinal directions. So the best pick would actually be him, but he's not a tank. Nah, I gotta figure that out in the future. Maybe a secondary team. But let's pass the round. We have searched, we have used up all of our actions. I currently need 50 points to get another action point. Alternatively, I could increase the amount of deployable characters in combat by 1. Would also be an option. Great Master. Who in the Breeze Valley deserves the title #1 Master? What do you think? The Palace Master, so Nangongyan, the girl who just spoke, is a heaven-sent genius. For the past 10 years, you have diligently studied the celestial myriad poison palm. Whenever your palm strikes, the riffraff of Jianghu tremble in fear. Even heroes renowned across the land like Dongfang Zhouyu and Shimen Po must show you some respect. As for the Yinlei, his martial art cultivation was originally on par with yours. It's a pity he unfortunately encountered that sect-destroying calamity. Heaven envies true talent. Don't mention him. This poor nun has been presumptuous. It's just, oh, speak freely. If we are talking about Breeze Valley or even the entire Wulin/Jianghu, the one holding the leading position is probably still that Supreme Sword Sect's Baili Yanbo, who has remained in seclusion. Baili Yanbo. That person has lived in seclusion for many years and hasn't appeared in Jianghu for a long time. Yes, you are wise, Palace Master. Although he has long not tread the mortal world, his formidable reputation is like the bright moon in the sky. Top figures like Lang Zigui and Wang Long are sincerely admire and submit to him. The Supreme Sword Sect's might shakes the Jianghu, firmly occupying the top position in Breeze Valley, all relying on his unparalleled cultivation. Man always have some deceptive tricks up the sleeves. Your Highness' martial art skills are peerless, but this skill requires drinking 3 Jian of Plague Narcissus juice daily to consolidate the foundation and nourish your vitality. While it enhances power, its toxicity is like a bone-deep ulcer. I worry about you day and night. I know. But if I can break this shackle and master the Black Blood Demon Bone, even the Supreme Sword Sect's Baili Yanbo might not defeat me. Your Highness, please look. This is the Ubume vase I obtained from an Eastern Sea merchant. Yeah, definitely not evil looking at all. Perfectly ethical and moral way to cultivate. Ubume? Legend says this bird specifically devours infants, the most sinister and baleful of all. Exactly. This vase is made from Ubume bones, most effective at drawing blood. Do you remember, back when you first consumed the Plague Narcissus, you were always plagued by its toxic backlash? If this vase is filled with the purest blood, and then a pill is refined using henbane as a catalyst, it can neutralize the Plague Narcissus poison. The purest blood? Infant blood. No. Your Highness, do not blame yourself. Those events back then were also influenced by deception, but now, once Your Highness masters the black blood demon bone, not to mention by the Yanbo, even the entire Jianghu will have to follow your lead. You speak wisely, but this infant blood? There are many pregnant women in the surrounding villages. God damn. Enough. All that matter. Master, think again. Besides infant blood, are there any other methods? I'll think about it. But we're going evil route, so we should not frown upon something with infant blood. Second brother, third brother, and fourth sister come here. Big brother has something to say. What have you thought? Have you thought it through? Are we going down the mountain? Yay, going out to play. Yeah? We 4 hedgehog immortals have been hiding in these mountains for so many years. It's time to go out and get some fresh air. Jianghu is so lively. Wouldn't it be a shame if we didn't go join in the fun? Huh, that's more like it. My fists have been itching for ages. Totally. Staring at these few rocks every day, I can count how many lines are on them. Big brother's the best. But we need to split up. Second brother, you go to the Immortal Bamboo Sect. See what's going on over there. If there's any fun, call us. Sure thing. Third brother, you go to the Tiger Flame Sect. That new kid just started out and is short on hands. Our Xia family received favors from him back then. Go lend him a hand. Don't worry. With my mouth, I'll definitely have that kid angel wrapped around my finger. As for me and fourth sister, we'll just wander around. See if there's anything interesting. Will there be candied hawthorns to be exact? Out on the road, there'll be food and fun. Definitely won't leave you out. Brother, when do we set off? Pack up. We leave at first light tomorrow. This time going out, we're just looking for fun. Nobody put on airs. Having a good time is what matters most. Roger that. That's great. And the Misty Manor, goddamn. Husband, this rain. Who knows where that rascal has run off to? With such heavy rain could the child have? The kid. Mother, I'm back. Where the hell have you been? Oh dear, you're soaked through. Go to the kitchen and change into dry clothes. Mother, I'm back, aren't I? By the way, the water buffalo I lent to Misty Manor. You're still talking about your foolishness. Your father left before dawn this morning, and there's still no sign of him. Why did he leave? Why else? You lent the family's only 2 water buffaloes to that burrow without return, Suba and Jan. Now it's spring plowing and we need to turn the soil. Without the oxen, your father is as anxious as an ant on a hot pan. But Manor Master Su said... Said what? He said he'd return 1 ox at the autumn equinox and give you a gold-threaded ring saber? Do you think that burrow without return nickname is for nothing? Everyone within 100 miles knows when Subanjan burrows something, what goes out is a living creature, but what comes back is... Then what should we do? Your father, he went to Duskcliff. Duskcliff? The winds are strong at that cliff edge. Just the other day, Hunter Jung said he saw wild bears at the bottom. Such heavy rain, I'll go find father. Goddamn stupid child. Kids are fucking stupid. You foolish child, the rain is so heavy, the mountain path is slippery. Are you going to your death? That's how it goes. Battle victories have reached 100 times. Victorious in 100 battles, your fame spreads far and wide. 5 further, come on. You could have given me like 20. 5 further. Zhui'er inheritance. Here, this pouch, I made it for you. This... oh, why? If you don't want it, forget it. Why ask so many questions? How could I possibly disregard the young lady's kind intentions? It's just that, receiving this so suddenly, I should at least understand the reason, shouldn't I? Why are you so dense? It's a return gift. Before, didn't you give that? Don't you remember? Ah, are you talking about that hairpin? It was just a small token of apology. Seeing you didn't seem to care much for it back then, I thought you didn't like it. Whoa, who said I didn't like it? Don't jump to conclusions. I just thought it was a little trinket, nothing to make a fuss about. Indeed, as long as the young lady likes it, in the end, they are just trinkets. I'm touched you went to the trouble of preparing such a thoughtful return gift. Who prepared a thoughtful return gift? Don't talk nonsense. Then this pouch is? This pouch does not count. It's just that I, this lady, don't like owing favors, so I made this to repay you. Don't misunderstand. Of course. But having said that, there aren't many things I, Huan, have made with my own hand. Even if it's just an ordinary item, you are not allowed to dispose of it carelessly. Ah yes, Tsundere 101. Sure thing, I won't ever. That's more like it. And one more thing, little angel. You mustn't tell anyone I made your pouch. I don't want to be laughed at for making something ugly. Huh. Could something personally sewn by the young lady be ugly? Are you promising me or not? Sure, I promise I won't ever tell anyone. Sackmaster, we found it. Oh, what did you find? This is the bow you asked me to find. It took quite some effort, but fortunately it was not destroyed in a trade fire. Feng Huan, the bow I'm currently using as well from the start. This bow, although it looks a bit old, the body and string are still taut and powerful. It's a fine bow. This bow was used by my mother. When I was little, she often took this bow and me to the Fire God forest to hunt some turtle doves. At this point, a flicker of sorrow passed through Angel's eyes. Sackmaster, little Angel. But soon Angel's gaze became calm and resolute once more. Young Lady Juana, what is it, little Angel? I want to entrust this bow to you. This is not appropriate. This is your mother's memento. Pravachi being able to find this bow must be thanks to Mother's spirit watching us from heaven. Your archery is exceptional. Only in your hands can this bow unleash its true power. Indeed, Miss Zhu. I believe if the old madam was still alive, she would surely wish for you to inherit this divine bow. Little Angel, I can understand how you feel. My elder brother once had a bow too, bought with money he saved for a whole year. He said he would pass the bow to me when I grew up, but one of the chunks bled away. The bow was destroyed and he was gone too. Since then, I swore to master the greatest archery skills in the world. Not only to protect myself, but also that my brother's spirit in heaven can see I have not failed his expectations, and I will make the villains who killed him pay the price. Honor. So I understand. Entrusting such an important item to me means you truly trust me. I understand. I will treasure this bow and protect you, and protect Tiger Flame Sect. She takes a deep breath and takes the bow from your hands. As she grips the bow, she faintly feels its body grow warm. Its string trembles slightly, as if emitting a low, joyful hum, akin to a phoenix being reborn. Does it have a name? Mother never gave it a name. Since it belongs to you, let's call it Feng Huan, which is a pun because her name is Huan, or rather Huaner. That's where this Huan comes from. And calling it Feng Huan is a play on words to the word phoenix. Feng Huan, my name. And we get a new bow. So she gets a new bow. +9 attack? Wait a second, it gives you less hit chance than the random epic bow. What's your current chance? 77. Nah, someone else will get it then. Perfect for you. With your random abs rope. I need to double check these characters to see who still has like the worst stuff on him. Okay, we would have a cool prisoner right here with Woolen Supreme, but sadly she's an herbalist, so I'll release her instead. I also just went ahead and boosted drew Huan to 21 favor and got her the Wooden Supreme trait. As a result, because I have too many traits, I need to deactivate Archer Excellence, so you probably should not have taken this combo of them, but whatever. And for the next episode, we will also unlock the Tsundere Archer mission quest, which is her ultimate trial. But that's gonna be a part for the next episode, similarly with conquering Cran Hill. So see you guys in episode 12. Have a great day.